Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to tonight's training on ski.com. My name is Mark Krebs. I'm a gold qualified consultant and one of the team leaders with Team Sunset, part of Team Empire, Team World Explorers, and Team Rising Tide. Thank you all for being here tonight, or if you're watching the recording, thank you very much for doing that as well. Tonight's training is about a little known vendor, really, when it comes to skiing. Skiing is a niche all on its own, guys. So when you think of skiing, it is a winter sport, okay? But think of it this way: these ski resorts don't just offer activities in the winter. They have activities in the summer, spring, and fall months as well, such as mountain biking, such as hiking, such as like zip lining, stuff like that. So ski.com can be a good resource for you year round to find mountain adventures for your clients. Now, again, their primary focus is during the ski season, and you can use them for adventures and as a supplier throughout the entire world. So let's go ahead and get started here. Can everybody see my screen? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and log out here so I can show you guys how to log in. So the website that you're going to use is actually not ski.com to log in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put it into the chat box, and I will put it into the description of this video as well. But it is going to be www.sellmountainvacations.com. Okay. So this is the advisor portal access page. And this talks about their travel advisor portal, which is very simple. So if you are a travel agent and want to sell the top ski resorts to your clients, sign up right here for an account. So all you have to do is click on register, fill out the information here, use Archer's IATA number. So, and again, for those of you who may not remember it or are new, I'm going to go ahead and put it into the chat box. So there is Archer's IATA number. So that is what you're going to use right here. And then you're going to use Archer Travel right here for the agency name. And then for right down here, your website is optional. So you can use your myevolutiontravel.com or my evotravelagent.com website, or if you have your own, sorry, I drew a blank there. If you have your own, you can put it in here. Click that you're not a robot, register. I believe it's instant, but it may take a couple of days for them to verify everything. I just can't remember. It's been a long time since I've registered with them. Now, one unique thing with ski.com, okay? Ski.com is on the 21-day suppliers list, okay? So for both you new and experienced agents, what that means is that if you have a booking with them within 21 days of travel, that booking will be held prior to it being approved. You must send the confirmation of that booking along with the signed credit card authorization form, the picture of the credit card, and the ID of the client to Archer Travel before it gets approved. Okay. Thank you, Terry. So you need to follow the 21-day booking procedures for ski.com if somebody is looking for a last minute trip. Now, if that's the case and you don't want to go through all that process, you can definitely look at some of our other suppliers to book the trip I not recording, Jessica? No, it says I am. Oh, no problem. Um, so you can use some of our other suppliers to book these resorts and then go and see if you can book the lift tickets, the ski rentals directly through the ski resorts and see if you can negotiate commission with them. Okay. But if you're going to use ski.com, most people are going to try to plan their ski vacations out several months ahead of time. Okay. Because in most cases, you're going to have to plan airfare as well. And we all know how airfare works. So, Danita, let's take a look at my registration because I believe it's going to I believe so. So when
Can I
you
ask, can I ask you a quick question?
yeah, go ahead, Rachel.
Um, I was logging in right when you were doing that, but I didn't
Mhm.
see all that stuff for us to put in Archer's I all of our information with for
Okay.
them. And it signed me up, but it signed me up, I think, as an individual. Can just regular people sign up in this?
Yes, but did you go to the link that I provided in the chat?
Oh God. So sorry, so sorry. Let me just bow out gracefully.
Yeah, go to the link provided in the chat, Rachel, because that is the travel advisor portal.
Okay. You know, you're absolutely right, though, really quick. I was a ski instructor at Mount Hood for 5 years, and they have so many great things going on there at Timberline Lodge,
Oh
Ski
yeah.
Bowl, all year round. It's the bomb.
Yeah, and I used to live when I lived in Charlottesville, I lived right by 45 minutes from Wintergreen Resort. So that's where I learned how to ski. I would go to snowshoe occasionally up in West Virginia. I've skied Crested Butte. I absolutely love skiing until I blow out my knee. So, okay, so let me get into my account here. So, there we go. So, once you log in, it is always going to give you a link to verify that you are the travel advisor who is logging in to the portal. Okay. So that's why I just disappeared for a moment. So let's just take a look at the way that my account is set up. Yeah, agency name is going to be Archer Travel Service Inc. because it is under a host agency using the IATA number that way. Okay. So for the address information, you can put your own address, Angelina. Angelina, excuse me. There's no N there. So, are there any other questions before we go on? Again, guys, please feel free to unmute yourselves for questions too. Okay. So, right here is your dashboard. So, this is going to talk about your travel advisor portal. So, you can create your own quote right here. This is going to show your bookings, and then this is going to show your quotes. Your account information is going to show your commission breakdown. It's going to give you a travel advisor guide and then your profile. And then there are helpful tools right here. So you can download a ski.com brochure. There are FAQs. There is a marketing toolkit for us, which is really important when you're marketing these trips. And then there are training materials. Now, if you are having problems setting up a trip and a quote for your clients, you can always chat with a ski.com professional. from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific or Mountain Time, guys. These experts are available to help you build the perfect trip for your clients. So they are here to help you. They are here to help you close the sale. And it says it right here. Let us help you curate a ski vacation for your client. So do not hesitate to use their chat feature or to call them. Or you can even request a free quote from them based on your client's needs. There is a newsletter that you can sign up for. And this is probably because my pop-ups are blocked, so I got to go in and fix that. But if you scroll further down, it gives you additional information like how to travel your way. You click on the pictures. You're able to see them. Now, this is where you get into the nitty-gritty. These are their best-selling resorts. As you can see, a lot of them are in the US. So most of these you're going to know. Vail, Aspen, Breckenridge, Colorado, Deer Valley, Beaver Creek, Steamboat, Park City, Utah, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Telluride, Colorado, Whistler Blackcomb, Zermatt. This is home of the famed Matterhorn Mountain, okay? And then Chamonix, France. They do have a 4.9 star rating on Trustpilot, which gives you a lot more to tell your clients when you're booking with them. So that really helps their credibility and yours as well. So make sure to mention that. Little bio about them. And their mountain vacation experts have worked in the travel industry before. Okay, they average 28 years of experience. They've got blog posts here that you can take a look at, like where is it snowing, all about skiing in April. Early spring trips are great. They're cheap and there is great snow in a lot of these places. They talk about the Icon Pass, which gives you access to numerous resorts, trip packing lists from the experts, 5 ski resorts with reliable early season snow. So they're talking early November. The guide to skiing the Swiss Alps, which is a dream of mine. So, I mean, they do everything here for you. They can help you set up the lodging, the lift tickets, the equipment rental, even the flights and transfers, lessons. Okay? Rental cars, if your clients would prefer that. You can set it all up right here for your client. One-stop shop, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look right over here. So if you click this hamburger menu, it's going to expand it all. Okay. So again, this is where you can see your quotes that you've created. You can see your bookings that you've done. This is where you create a quote. And this is where you can see deals that are going on. So let's take a look at the deals that are going on right now. So apparently there's something going on. I like this. Not patrolled. So we'll just go back to the home page. Oops. Wrong page. So we'll just go back. Let's take a look at the commissions quick. You're going to get commission, 10% on lodging, 10% on lift tickets, 10% on ground transportation, okay? 10% on rentals, 10% on travel insurance. Again, my little spiel is go with Tin Leg. You make 17%. They are all able to offer you um, commission on lessons and ski school. Okay. They will make every effort to provide flights that are commissionable to you, but it may not be possible. Okay. So think about adding a service charge on your own. And we all know that flights are usually not commissionable. Okay. We all just know that from what we do. But it's 10% on pretty much everything. So you bundle your lodging, lift tickets, ground transportation, equipment rental, and ski school program. You're going to make 10% on the entire package. So if it's a $25,000 package for a family of 5, you're going to make $2,500 in commission right there. I mean, that's nuts. Plus, if you choose to add your own service fee like I do, I add 10% on top of the entire package price. So that's another $2,500 instant commission for me. So that's a total of $5,000 in commission that I'm going to make right off the bat and on this. So just something to think about there, guys. I like their commissions, especially since they bundle everything for us. Training materials about ski.com. Okay. They give us different videos about different areas to take a look at. Okay. So a travel advisor guide to skiing Utah, Colorado, an Epic Pass and an Icon Pass training for travel advisor. These are 2 passes that can be used around the country and around the world in some cases that are commissionable, and they cost in the thousands to get yearly. And most people, when they have the Icon or the Epic Pass, they renew them yearly. And if they renew them with you, you're going to make commission on that year over year over year. Okay. And then they've got a 2020 travel advisor presentation right here. Then you can go in here and search the resorts by preference. So family friendly, adults only, powder skiing, stuff like that. Okay. There any questions right now? Rachel, I put all my recordings on my YouTube page, which I will post in the chat at the very end. Okay, so let's take a look at the FAQs. These are all of the FAQs that you may have. Your commission, this is important right here. Your commission is protected if the client cancels within the 100% cancellation penalty time frame. Okay, so if they cancel and there is a 100% penalty, your commission is protected. Okay, that's what we like to hear. Occasionally, they will offer us fam trips. We can get discounted travel agent lodging during off season. Commission is paid out usually about 30 days after the travel is completed. So again, in our normal time frame, 30 to 60 days. This is important here. When is the best time to book? How early can I book? You want to book as early as possible, especially for the holiday season Christmas, New Year's, President's Day week, and spring break. Okay, because those are the most skied times during the year. Because they are some of the longest breaks for family. Some properties don't release their availability until summer. So just take a look at that. Now, here in your toolkit, this is what you want to look at. The copy is what you want to use in your social media posts. Okay? So let's just take a look at some of it. And this comes from a Dropbox. And apparently they have no promotional copy at the moment. So, hold on. I'm not going to do that right now. So, but you can sign into Dropbox, sign up for it. It's free. You can sign into that and get the copy if there is any in there. Now, this is what I really like. They pre-make flyers for us. Again, it's in a Dropbox. But right here, they've got 3 for us. So RSVP ski season. And they keep them the same usually. So I'm just going to download this one. Let me see here. I think I have a Dropbox account on that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I do. I'm just going to download it without my, there we go. So this is going to come into in a Word document. Okay. So if you have Word, you're going to have to convert it to a JPEG in order for you to change it. But this is where you can insert your logo for your business, put in your name, phone number, and email address. Okay. So you can download those 3 flyers, and then you're going to be able to post those once you convert them to a JPEG. And I will put 2 links into the description of the video of where you can convert these for free. Okay, using a JPEG convert, a free JPG converter. So I'll put those into the description of the video when I upload this. But you can even change the copy if you want. It doesn't look like it's available to. So, but this is where you can insert your logo right here. This is the only area that is changeable. Okay. So I'm just going to close out of that. And then you've got a couple of why book with me flyers as well that you can share to your social media sites. We get images too, and there are a lot of images on here. Like from families that are skiing together to heli skiing is what it's called, where they were dropping out of a helicopter at the top of a mountain, to lifestyle, to scenic mountains here, and skiing shots. Okay. So these are all available to us. And finally, the videos. You can download these videos and use them for your social media as well to promote ski.com vacations as well. So these are available for promotion as well, along with the flyers, along with the photos that you can use. Does anybody have any questions at this point? All right. So simply put here, if you just click on all ski resorts, it's going to list all of the resorts they work with, but they have them broken down right here. So if your clients are looking to ski the Western US, the Eastern US, up in Canada, in Europe, even in South America and Japan, okay, give these as options. Do mock bookings with these, especially South America and Japan. You wouldn't think that those areas would have mountains for skiing, but they do. So, I mean, it even snows in Hawaii. You can't ski those areas because they're volcanoes, but still, places that you don't think there would be snow do have snow on them and in those countries. So, think about that when you're doing your mock bookings, when you're doing these quotes for your clients and whatnot. And again, remember that you can plan these trips up to 350 days out from the return date of your clients, because that's when the flights schedules are released 350 days out from return. So make sure to push the Icon Pass and the Epic Pass, because that is additional money that your clients are going to save if they're going to do a lot of skiing and they continue to use you to book the resorts. Okay. So there are a lot of great ways that you can use ski.com to your advantage and find a whole new niche of clients in sports travel, is what this basically boils down to. So it's just another niche that you can hit no matter where you are in the world selling this. I saw we had Mexico. I saw we had Guatemala here. I know we've got a ton of agents from around the US. I mean, I'm in South Dakota, so it's a hop, skip, and a jump. One nonstop flight from Sioux Falls to Denver several times a day. There's even skiing up in Minneapolis, just outside of Minneapolis, that Jose and Susie focused on a couple of weeks ago when they were looking at the top 10 ski resorts in the US. So, and that's what gave me this idea to do this particular training, to show you guys this particular supplier, because it doesn't get touched on very often, if ever. Angelina, yeah, I can definitely help you with mock bookings. Um, I am more than happy to help explain them. I'm more than happy to help you work out a system of how to do them. You want the system that you want to do is you want to try to post 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 mock bookings a week, and you want to do them randomly. Okay, so you want to hit something like an all-inclusive resort one day, maybe do a cruise the next time, and then maybe do a specialty like this. Yeah, Danita, I can help you with that. I have no problem helping other agents. None whatsoever. So, I mean, that's part of my job as a leader. That's what I love doing. I've been doing this for almost 11 years. And I love helping other people become successful. So, but you want to be posting mock bookings a couple, 3 times a week and make them random, but show people that you have different things that you are selling. Hit on a different niche that you may not have ever thought of, like skiing, So what I'm going to do for those of you who want my help, I'm going to put my Calendly into the chat and into the description of this video. Reach out to me, set up a time with me to meet with me. I keep my Calendly updated. And I will be more than happy to help any agent that needs it. Or if you have questions about ski.com or any of the other trainings that I have done. Okay, I'll put my YouTube link into the chat as well. That is where this video will be parked. Also, as soon as it gets uploaded, I will be sending out the link to all of the leaders. Okay, so it should get distributed throughout the teams. So, but that's all I have for ski.com. Are there any questions about what I went over tonight?
I have a quick question for you.
Yeah, Rachel.
Okay, so I'm signing in, and where it says address, do we use Archer's address?
No, you can use your own.
Okay, but when we get paid commissions, they don't
It'll
go
go
through the
to
company?
Archer
Okay,
because Archer is already a supplier
okay,
registered with ski.com.
okay.
So once you put your IATA number in, it's already going to be registered with Archer.
Okay, so but the commissions usually go through Archer, and then we get
And then you'll get
80%.
80%.
Okay, so they said that when we're going through one of their suppliers,
Mhm.
that we put their address in, not ours.
No, in this case, it's fine to put your own address in because as long as you have Archer's IATA number in there, ski.com and any of the other suppliers are going to know that you're linked with Archer Travel.
Okay, what would be the benefit of giving them? I really don't want to put my home address out there.
This way you can get marketing material from them. You can get their newsletter. You can get their magazine. It's just more collateral that you can get put out physically.
But don't we get like the e-marketing stuff, the electronic marketing stuff and access to that?
You can, yes, you will get access to that as well. But if you want physical copies, it's the same thing as if you're doing it for Disney or Cruising Power. So Royal Caribbean and Celebrity and Silversea. And you're ordering the physical collateral. They've got to have your home address. So
Okay, I got that. The only places where I was giving my home address is for like the trainings because you get all the perks and they send you stuff, prizes and
right.
when you get that kind of stuff. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I mean, your home address is not going to be shared with the general public when you're putting it in with suppliers.
Okay, that's what I was concerned about is when I book
No,
with
no,
them.
no, 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 no,
Okay.
no, no. That
Okay.
never gets shared with the general public.
Okay.
Ever.
So it will always be Archer's information that will pop
Yep.
up on the invoices and all that stuff.
Yep.
Okay, very well. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And actually, it would be ski.com's information on the invoices because they are the supplier. So
Okay.
every time that you book it, I mean, if you look at something like Apple Vacations, the credit card charge comes from Apple Vacations. The credit card charge is going to come from ski.com. Okay. So it's not going to come from you unless you are actually charging them an instant commission through your own Square account, let's say. Okay.
Okay.
And even then it doesn't have your address on it.
Okay. I was wondering, can we run this through Evo Plus?
You can definitely run the hotels through Evo Plus. Absolutely. The hotels or the ski resorts. Yeah, no problem, Katie.
Yeah, I'm
you can
thinking
definitely
like
run the hotels or the resorts through Evo Plus,
okay.
and then do the lift tickets, rentals, and bundle that together with them.
Yeah, I was thinking because when you hit your IATAN threshold, 5,000, then I was thinking because I want my IATAN card as well. But once I hit that threshold, like if I was going to book a ski travel, I'd like to run it through Evo so you get that instant commission.
You can still get an instant commission though, no matter what. And again, let me explain how. So the way I do my instant commissions, and I have a training on this, is I charge a research fee of $25 for a domestic trip, $50 for international. And then I have a 10% service fee that I charge on all bookings on the total amount of the package. So if it's a $25,000 package that I'm selling, I tack on an extra $2,500 on the back end of it. So my client pays $27,500. They pay $25,000 to the supplier and then $2,500 to me for an instant commission. So
Okay,
that's another way that you can make an instant commission on it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that video. I don't want to tie this up
I'll tell you
so the
what,
people
set
have
up a
other
time to meet with me and I'll explain it all.
Okay, all right, Roger that.
Are there any other questions, guys? Yeah, so the way I do the instant commissions, and for everybody, there is my Calendly account. So go ahead. If you want to, you can go ahead and set up a time to meet with me now. I just have to update my calendar for tomorrow. So if you wanted to do it tomorrow afternoon, just give me a little bit to do that. But the way I run my instant commissions is that for every trip that I quote, I charge a $25 service fee or research fee for domestic trips, $50 for international. Okay. And then I have other fees that I charge, but that is for my research fees. Now, if it's a flight only booking, then it's 25 for domestic, 75 for international. So that's just for airline tickets only. That's what I charge. That's my ticketing fee. But at the end of the trip, if it's a package, I charge 10% of the total package price as a booking service fee to my client. So if it's a $25,000 package, I'm going to add 10% to that, which would be $2,500. So the client would pay $25,000 to the supplier and then $2,500 to me, which I would run through my Square account. So that's $2,500 in instant commission directly to me. Does that make sense? Francis, for the airline tickets, yes. The research fee, no. It's per trip for the research fee. Airline tickets is per person.
Thank you.
Yeah. So does that all make sense now?
Hey, Mark, could you repeat what you said? I'm sorry, I was switching to my computer at the moment when you were talking about the initial thing on ski.com where you have to fill out a quote, right? For each time you have to like ask them for the quote to send it to you.
No.
You can't like book
No.
straight online or what?
No, absolutely.
How do you find
not.
out prices of everything?
Nope.
For some reason, because I went on there to try to play along with you while you were talking. I can't figure that out.
Nope. You see this book? You see this button right here that says create a quote?
Yes.
Right here on the left. There you go.
So I started with that. But then when I went to, I just chose a random thing to try to play with it for Vail and stuff. And then I was like, I clicked on a place to stay and then it said, send us your information and we'll send you a quote.
Okay, so
I don't know what I
let's take
missed.
a look at Vail. Let's take a look at the 17th through the 25th. 2 travelers, 1 room.
Yeah, I just did something like that, the Lodge at Vale, I was
Yeah.
just trying to
Let's take a look
find
at it. Yeah, so it's just loading prices right now for me, and I'll just run through this.
thank you.
Yeah, so we'll select the
Oh, yeah, it didn't
package.
actually show that. Oh, okay, so mine didn't look like that, so I must have hit something wrong.
Yeah, something may be off, but I'm just selecting the package. I'm just going to do the Luxury King. See, we get a discounted price on it too.
Ah, yes, that makes so much more sense where you can just pick all the things that's what it was trying to make me pick all that and then just send it for them to send me a quote and put my email and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think that's right.
Yeah. And no, this is Francis. Oh, sorry, that was about the airline. So right now I'm going to add lift tickets. But there are no lift tickets available. So it looks like Vail's
So they must be sold out.
That's probably a spring break date.
Yeah. Okay.
Is what I probably randomly.
I'll go back and look again.
Yeah, and see, you can see you'll get assigned a travel expert too. Mine is Ray Polglaze. I love his picture. And then they can also pay with Affirm, which it looks like this may be commissionable to us as well. I'll have to check in with them on that. And I'll post a notice in the description of the video if it is. So let me go back here. Let me see if equipment rentals are available. Yeah, see, equipment rentals are available.
But you can't do it if there's no lift ticket, right?
You can, they may just not be able to add the lift ticket to the package right now, but they may be able to later on. Or I could get an icon pack. I could get an icon or icon pass. I could just add that and that would be good. That late in the season, it would be good through 25-26.
So is that like a pass for lift tickets everywhere?
Yep.
Oh.
So I'm just playing with this and I'm adding all of this. Okay, so we got delivery to the hotel. We'll do the premium ski package with helmet. Just because I'm not going cheap on this. And you see there's a deposit and then which is really cool. And then I'm just checking out and it's all right still there. You just click the back button, I guess. Ground transfers. Yeah, so I mean, this is how you do it all. You just click on it.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to see if the icon pass is available.
Now, what if someone were to have an icon pass already?
Then that's great. We don't have to add lift
for them.
Yeah, we don't have to
add the lift ticket. They just take that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a snow tubing option. Good grief, that's expensive for tubing. I'm used to tubing being like $15. Yeah, so I mean, that's how you do it. So.
Thank you.
Yep. And then you can email your proposal to your client right here. So very simple.
Hey Mark, are you gonna put your YouTube in there quickly before you shut this down? I'm gonna get off because Ron Archer is gonna be doing a thing at
Yeah,
5
I know.
o'clock.
That's why I'm getting off right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
And I'm so excited because he's doing the CLIA, the vice president with the vice
Yeah, I
president of
know.
CLIA. This is really great training, and all the questions are so good. I'm like
Yeah.
looking at that package you put together for that woman, and wow, I had no, when I taught skiing, everything was paid, right? You get all these suppliers, ski suppliers, Elon and all those, and they give you skis to test drive. So boy, the prices have so went up. It's just
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah. So
I feel like I was pretty pampered. We got free ski passes and everything. Holy cow.
yeah, I know. I know.
All
So
right,
there's
thank you.
my YouTube, everybody.
Okay.
I know Ron is about to come on with Dennis Sylvia of CLIA, the VP of CLIA. I'm going to jump on that as well. Also, Founders Call is tomorrow night, guys, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern with David McCovey. Do not miss that either. Thank you guys very much for being here. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information will be in the description of the video. I will be getting that uploaded while Ron is on with David. So thank you all very much again. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Stay warm wherever you are. Stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your night.